Okay guys, so I just want to apologize. I am wearing the same shirt that you have seen in several videos because I did all these all in one day. With NaNoWriMo coming up, I just wanted to sit down and do the videos that I needed to do and do them all in one day while I had some free time, so I apologize for that. I was tagged a little bit ago by Emma at EmmaHearsBooks. She did the inside and out tag and tagged me, and this book was originally created by, what's his name, Jeremy at Mathom Books? I can't remember his name now. But I loved his videos. He hasn't been around in a couple months. So if you all know what happened to him, let me know. Or if anybody talks to him or communicates at all with him, tell him we miss him to come back. He's made great videos. So, yeah. So what you have to do is the word inside out. There's a question that is associated with each one of those words. What is that called when you do that? Anyway, let's just get started. I is for inside, flap, back of the book summaries. Too much info or not enough? Discuss. I think it must be pretty tricky to write what goes on the outside of a book because you want to give the person that's going to buy the book enough information to get interested, but you don't want to put all the good stuff on the cover either, or on the back flap, inside flap, back cover, whatever, because you don't want to give away all your good stuff. It's kind of like when you watch a movie trailer, and then you go see the movie and all the good parts were in the trailer. You don't want that to happen. So for the most part, though, I find that people do really well in writing those little summaries about what the book is about. Usually I get just enough information. N is for new book. What form do you want it in? Be honest. Audiobook, ebook, paperback, or hardcover? I think I've said this before. If I had to choose one way to get my books for the rest of my life, I would choose a physical book and in hardcover every time. But that's not always the case. I'll take paperback. I'm not opposed to paperback at all. And I do like ebooks, but if I had to choose, I would choose hardcover every time. S is for scribble in your book. Do you like to write in your books, taking notes or making comments, or do you keep your books clean? Tell us why. I do not write my books. I don't make notes when I read. Every now and then I will. I thought that I would do it more now that I'm making YouTube videos and reviewing books. I thought I would make notes and stuff more, but I don't. I should, because I always have Post-it notes with me, so I should make notes more often, but I will never make notes in a book. In your best reading voice, read for us your favorite first sentence from a book. Okay, so when I read, I just read in my normal voice, except for the time I told you about how I talk in funny little accents to my dogs, which I'm not going to do. But my favorite first sentence of a book comes from The Monstrumologist, and it's from chapter 1. It is, "These are the secrets I have kept. This is the trust I never betrayed. But he is dead now and has been for more than 40 years. The one who gave me this trust, the one for whom I kept these secrets, the one who saved me, and the one who cursed me." Okay, that was totally more like the first paragraph. D is for doesn't matter to you whether the author is male or female when you're choosing a book. When you're deciding on a book. What if you're unsure of the author's gender? The gender of an author of a book that I'm about to read does not matter unless I was getting ready to read something called like The Best Guide to Girls, I don't know, something. If it was something strictly female or male, I would expect the author to be that gender. So it would kind of bother me if like a dude wrote a book about childbirth, let's say. You know, I think then I would pay attention to the author, but for the most part, I don't care. E is for ever read ahead, or have you ever read the last page way before you got there? Do discuss thy sins, foul demon. I do sometimes skip ahead in my reading. I always go back and read the middle part, but sometimes, like if a character is on the verge of death and I need to know what happens, I might skip ahead a few pages to see what's going on, which I usually regret doing, and there have been times I have been known to read the last page of a book. Just because you read the last page of a book doesn't necessarily mean you know what's going to happen in the book. O is for organized bookshelves or outrageous bookshelves. Organized bookshelves or outrageous. You can kind of see mine. I'll see if I can turn it. I have a lot of crap in my room right now just because I'm kind of organizing it. Some have fallen over right there. But for the most part, the top ones are very organized. They go all the way to my ceiling. And then you go down, they get a little bit more haywire. That's not, I mean, usually they're more organized than that. So I would say I have pretty organized shelves. U is for under oath. Have you ever bought a book based on the cover alone? I have in fact bought a book for the cover alone. Who hasn't? T is for take outside to read or stay in. I typically stay in when I'm reading. Sometimes I go outside, but I end up getting distracted, or, you know, if it's a nice, warm, sunny day, I lay there and get some sunshine and fall asleep. I know it doesn't look like I've had any sun right now because I'm sitting in front of an open window and I look like a ghost, but yeah, I usually just stay inside here because there's just too many distractions outside. And I have crazy neighbors who try to put out their fire pit with their leaf blower, things like that. So yeah, I try to stay inside. So that was the inside out book tag, guys. When I was editing everything, I forgot to make this little outro part. So I hope everybody does the tag. It's been around for a while, so if you haven't done it, I tag you.